The highlights of today's defense news, 8th of July 25. Japan Coast Guard ship Itsukushima arrives in Chennai to strengthen India-Japan maritime ties. Army to test locally made gun that shoots and scoots in 85 seconds. India considers integrating Russian R-37M hypersonic missiles into Su-30 MKI fleet to counter China-Pak threat matrix. Indian Air Force Su-30 MKI fleet to get DRDO's new 64-bit mission computer under Super 30 program, elevating capabilities to near fifth generation. DCX system secures industrial license for high security defense manufacturing. Hindustan Aeronautics releases request for quotation for manufacturing and supply of LCH Structure Assembly Fuselage. Kalam Labs, located in Lucknow, is soaring to new heights with its unmanned aerial vehicles. In the global highlights, Paris-based startup Harmattan AI awarded a multi-million euro contract to deliver 1,000 AI-enabled combat drones to the French army. Lockheed delivers first Spy-7 radar antennas to Japan. A look at the news in detail. First, geopolitics. Japan Coast Guard ship Itsukushima arrived at Chennai port on 7th of July as part of its global ocean voyage training, reinforcing the strategic partnership between Indian Coast Guard and JCG in the Indo-Pacific. The week-long port call includes high-level bilateral meetings, joint professional and cultural exchanges, and a sea exercise aimed at boosting interoperability between the two forces. Indian Army is preparing to conduct extensive trials of a new indigenously developed mounted gun system, a 155 mm 52 caliber truck mounted howitzer designed for rapid deployment and high mobility in modern combat scenarios. The key features of the MGS include shoot and scoot capability. The system can transition from moving to firing mode in 80 seconds and back to moving mode in 85 seconds, allowing it to fire and relocate quickly to evade enemy counter battery fire. Firepower. It can fire 6 rounds per minute and engage targets at ranges exceeding 45 kilometers with a high degree of accuracy and consistency. Mobility and survivability. Mounted on an 8x8 high mobility vehicle, the MGS is equipped with shock absorbing stabilizers, a blast resistant armored cabin, onboard silent electric power, and an integrated electronic controller. This configuration allows rapid deployment and matches the mobility of mechanized forces, making it suitable for diverse terrains, including deserts and high altitude areas. Its indigenous content is up to 85% indigenous components, reflecting India's push for self reliance in defense manufacturing. Advanced automation features include an auto gun alignment and positioning system, automated ammunition handling, and a modern fire control system which collectively reduce crew workload and speed up operations. Russia has reportedly offered to supply India with the advanced R-37M long-range hypersonic air-to-air missile. Designed by the Vyapal Design Bureau and known by its NATO designation AA-13 Axehead, the R-37M is amongst the most formidable air-to-air missiles in the world today. Capable of striking targets at distances between 300 to 400 kilometers while flying at speeds exceeding Mach 6, the R-37M represents a significant leap in aerial combat capability. The offer has surfaced in a confluence of military media reports, online defense forums, and think tank analysis. If accepted, the integration of the R-37M into India's frontline fleet of Su-30 Mki multi-role fighter jets could alter the strategic balance in South Asia, especially amid persistent tensions with Pakistan and growing concerns over China's rising air power. India's Su-30 Mki fleet is undergoing a transformative upgrade under the 66,000 crore rupees Super 30 modernization program, spearheaded by the introduction of DRDO's cutting-edge 64-bit digital flight control computer DFCC. Developed by the Defense Avionics Research Establishment (DARE), the DFCC is based on a quadruplex PowerPC architecture and delivers significantly enhanced processing power over the legacy 32-bit MC48 system, enabling real-time sensor fusion and seamless radar data handling. Certified to DO 178C Level A aviation safety standards, the DFCC allows for digital cockpit integration, improves situational awareness via ASA radar and EW suites, and supports new generation weapons such as Astra Mark II and Mark III. With roughly 272 Su-30 Mki's currently in service and 84 jets slated for the initial upgrade phase, the enhancements are designed to extend operational relevance through 2045 and reinforce India's self-reliance in avionics. Complementary upgrades including the indigenous Virupaksha gun-based ASA radar, SDR systems and advanced electronic warfare suites solidify the platform's evolution into a potent multi-role combat asset with near fifth generation capabilities. Now let us see what is a mission computer. A mission computer is the brain of a modern military aircraft. It's the central processor that fuses data from sensors, weapons, navigation, and communications to help pilots make fast, informed decisions during complex missions. The core functions: sensor fusion combines inputs from radar, infrared, GPS, and other systems into a unified tactical picture. Weapons management controls targeting, firing sequences, and compatibility with various munitions. Flight management assists with navigation, autopilot, and aircraft performance optimization. Electronic warfare coordinates jamming, countermeasures, and threat detection. Display control manages cockpit interfaces like HUDs and multifunction displays. The technical traits: high-speed processing often uses ruggedized multi-core processors like PowerPC Intel Xeon. Safety certified software complies with aviation standards like DO 178C for reliability. Modular architecture easily upgraded to support new sensors or weapons. Low swap designed for minimal size, weight and power consumption. Real world examples are DRDO's digital flight control computer powers India's upgraded Su-30 Mki under the Super 30 program. Mercury Systems offers mission computers for AI-driven autonomous flight and refueling. Collins Aerospace builds scalable systems for flight management and video switching. In essence, it's what turns a fighter jet from a flying machine into a smart, networked combat platform. DCX Systems has received the grant of an industrial license from the Office of the Development Commissioner, Cochin Special Economic Zone, under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The grant is valid for 15 years and is sanctioned for the manufacture of high security Category A defense equipment, including radar systems, EW systems, and avionics and defense electronic equipment. The license grant details are: the license permits DCX Systems to manufacture the following high security Category A defense equipment: the production, assembly, and testing of radar systems and EW systems, integration and manufacture of avionics and defense electronic equipment. These items fall under Category A as per the Ministry of Defense Security Manual, which signifies they are classified, sensitive, and of highest security level. The strategic location and validity: licensed activities will be conducted at DCX's facility located at Bangalore. The DCX system listed on NSE and BSE is a prominent Indian defense and aerospace electronic manufacturer. The company specializes in system integration, cable and harness assemblies, and custom-built electronics. The company is AS900D certified and operates from its manufacturing base in the Aerospace SEZ, Bangalore. Hindustan Aeronautics has officially floated a request for quotation for the manufacture and supply of the Light Combat Helicopter Structure Assembly Fuselage. The scope of the work is structural assembly of LCH fuselage, likely including composite panels, bulkheads, and integration points for avionics and transmission systems. The location will be HAL Helicopter Division in Bangalore. The due date for this is August 18, 2025. HAL is under contract to deliver 156 units, 66 for the Air Force and 90 for the Army. Kalam Labs, a Lucknow-based stratospheric aerial robots lab, is set to make a new record by launching unmanned aerial vehicle to a height of 30,000 meters above mean sea level. This comes days after they launched an autonomous aerial mission without direct human control throughout the mission to a height of 9,790 meters above mean sea level. Kalam Labs launched what they said was the highest UAV flight with a wingspan of under 2 meters to ever be carried out in India. Though yet to be certified, this record is also potentially the highest in the world. A fully Indian-made initiative, the mission involved a UAV weighing less than 4 kilograms with a wingspan of less than 2 meters, launched from the rugged terrain of the Himalayas. The UAV took flight from a base altitude of 2,700 meters, ascending over 7,000 meters to reach 9,790 meters above mean sea level. Apart from the rough launch terrain, the mission is also significant for braving flight conditions. From the launch temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, the temperature plummeted to minus 60 degrees Celsius at peak altitude. This, along with the high wind speeds ranging up to 50 kilometers per hour and thin air, tested the UAV's stability and design. The UAV's performance under conditions such as drastic drop in atmospheric pressure, over 70% in this case, also proved its advanced engineering and flight control. The UAV, which is fully autonomous, is guided by an onboard AI navigation system which eliminates the need for human intervention. If commissioned by the armed forces, such a design would prove beneficial in missions where surveillance of inaccessible terrain is involved. Some global news. Paris-based defense tech startup Harmattan AI has been contracted by the French Arms Procurement Agency to supply 1,000 AI-enabled combat drones. The multi-million-dollar contract will be fulfilled by the French Army from October to December. The unmanned quadcopter micro drones will be used for training and operational preparation of French soldiers, including in the Orion 2026 multinational military exercise. The 1.8 kilogram platform is designed to be autonomous, scalable, and combat ready. The unnamed drone has a range of 2 kilometers and an endurance of 40 minutes. It is equipped with an electro-optical camera and can be fitted with an additional infrared camera. The solution is part of a broader trend towards software-defined AI-enabled systems that accelerate decision-making and enhance operational flexibility in contested environments. Lockheed Martin delivered the first ship set of 4 Spy-7V-1 radar antennas, which will be equipped on Japan's future Aegis system-equipped vessel. Japan plans to acquire 2 warships focused on ballistic missile defense, which are planned for commissioning in Japan's fiscal year 2027 and 28. In addition to Japan, Lockheed has also deals with Canadian and Spanish militaries to equip certain surface ships with Spy-7 radar. For Canada, that radar will go on its future River-class destroyers, which will replace the Iroquois-class destroyers and Halifax-class frigates. The Spanish military is buying Spy-7 for its F-110 class frigates. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.